Should we really be upset with the brother for the apology? Maybe it's part of strategy, some plan he has. Or maybe he bit off a little more than he could chew. Got into a role he wasn't ready to play yet. Maybe it's a smaller role he should be in. Let's talk about it. Salutations, Black YouTube world. Thank you for joining me, Nasir Amin, for another edition of Dialoguing with Nasir, where we talk about different topics around the world that affects the black community, negatively and positively. Nope, we don't try to preach or convert. We're just dialoguing together peacefully. Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. If it's war, I'm going in. Yeah. Everything for the yeah. No need to pretend. Dr. Clark said we ain't got no friends. Yeah. Everything for the yeah. You see our chance to look slam. And the future's looking grim. Bitch, we going for the win. Everything for the yeah. For the joy drop gems. And free all of my dogs in the pen. Yeah. Everything for the yeah. Malcolm, Martin Luther. About to start a revolution. Target, shooter. Use your own kind of coming through ya. Yeah, bag on me in medulla. King had a dream, turn nightmare Freddy Krueger. Strap with the K, no we don't play. Malcolm peeping out the window. Cops kill me for my skin tone, so I'm punching 8 times the wind blow. PTSD got us traumatized. How many more of us gotta die? Run up on me and it's homicide. Bottom line, yeah. If it's war, I'm going in. Yeah. Everything for the yeah. No need to pretend. Dr. Clark said we ain't got no friends. Yeah. Everything for the yeah.
Peace, family. This is something that I wanted to talk about a couple of weeks ago, but if you have noticed, I have been missing in action. Been caught up work and all this other stuff, but Nick Cannon, I pretty much applauded him and talked about how we should back him up, him and any other person that is about truth and spreading it and go against the outsiders and exposing them. And not just sitting up here giving him views and all this other good stuff due to drama and just being nosy. But he went back and also did say that for him to not back down and keep it going. But he backpedaled. He came and had the rabbi on the show. Oh my God. He had the rabbi on the show and he apologized multiple times. Of course, a lot of us are upset and, not pleased with the apology. And I'm kind of am a part of that. If you know, I have did a video about being non-apologetic. I believe in being non-apologetic. We are too apologetic at times. We always apologizing. We always feeling sorry. We're always looking back, worrying about who toes did we step on. When they never are concerned about the toes that they step on, which are ours. They are not concerned about who feelings they hurt. They are not worried or concerned about whose money they are taking, who kid they are not educating and abusing, and break spirits that they are breaking. They are not concerned about that. They don't apologize about that. Only time they may give some little weak, pathetic apology is when they are back against the wall and they are caught live on camera or something, and they have no choice but to apologize. But eventually they go right back to the same old thing. Nick Cannon, he apologized. And also said other things about he wanted to be educated or whatever, and had the rabbi on here with his foolishness. So say giving him some more enlightenment and everything. I think the whole thing is nonsense, but at the same time, I'm not upset like many are. You may be surprised at that. But let me explain. Reason why I'm not too upset with that is simply because we have to understand. No, Nick Cannon did not have the most successful rap career, not even close to being successful. Had a couple of hits, but nobody really pays attention to him. But the Wild and Out show been on for years. He had movies he was a part of that were successful. Nickelodeon, major success on Nickelodeon. And other things that he has his hands on. But overall, he is not this big public figure who is always in the limelight, who's always, he's a different type of celebrity. He's not all out there. And that's the reason why many feel that he has no money, not just because of the rap career. They think he has no money, which that is far from the truth. The man is loaded and well taken care of. He's good. Way good. But he moves differently. And even though he moves differently, he's not all the way in the spotlight. He still is a celebrity. He still have deals, and he's a businessman. He has things that he is a part of that brings in the money, the moolah, whatever. And he must be careful. See, that's what you got to understand. Even on the lower level, you can't just sit up here and just go all bold and just all out there. See, someone like Professor Griff, he can do that. And he recently said that himself. He can afford to do a lot of things. And he even pretty much said it on Nick Cannon's show, on the Cannon's class. And he previously said it after the Nick Cannon class. He was talking about the situation. And he pretty much said it. He can move and do and speak how he speak because his money, he's not out there making tons of money off of advertisements and all these other things. He's not a public figure like that. I mean, he done made his little money in the past. He doing well for himself, okay. Enough to be comfortable, take care of the business, but he is mostly concerned about educating the people, teaching the people, encouraging and uplifting the people in his community. So he has less to lose than Nick Cannon. And as you notice, who got bashed out of that interview? I'm sure you dig and just find someone saying thing about Professor Griff. People don't like the man already, but guess what? He is not a threat like Nick Cannon can be, because Nick Cannon has the money. He has the fame. He has the... People know who Nick Cannon is. Black, white, Latino, etc. They know who Nick Cannon is. So that's one reason why I say, okay, maybe that's why he apologized. But I don't agree how he went by the apology. But nevertheless, okay. 2, why I'm not too upset with the brother. But at the same time, I think he need to check himself if this is the case. I really believe he got into something he wasn't fully ready for. But then again, I'm like, he probably was ready for it. I think he knew that this whole Cannon's class and the things he was talking about before the interview with Professor Griff, I feel he knew that he was going to get backlash. And if you listen to the interview with Professor Griff, he pretty much hint around that he knew that something he would get backlash from this. He knew that people wasn't going to like it. So maybe he was prepared. Maybe he is prepared, and maybe he is somewhat built. But I don't know. If he's not built to move like Professor Griff or anyone else, I think you need to tone it down and move in another way. Touch it here, touch there, do this, do that, hit and run, and use the funds that he collect, the money, and give it to these people like Professor Griff or anyone else who are doing the grimy, dirty work in the community to help things go right. I believe that's how he should do it. And anyone else that is in the situation as him. But maybe this is also a learning experience for the brother. And this only is going to make him a stronger warrior. But like I say, he is a threat. So he have to be careful how he move and be careful how he say things. But I don't agree how he apologized. How he did. And I don't think he never should have had the rabbi on the show. And I'm going to talk about him in another video. But I don't know. I'm not sitting up here trying to take up for Nick. It's just like, let's just be honest. We don't know how the brother is moving. We don't know. He has things to lose. And the money, like I said, the brother could use all this money for good. And maybe he's looking at it like that. If I lose this money, I can't do these things to help out in my community, whatever. I don't know. We just have to stop and think about all those things. And if he really ain't built for this, he needs to get out, drop down, and find a lower role, a smaller role to play. But I think sometimes we lash out too quickly at our people. Sometimes. But should we just sit up here and just jump on the Nick Cannon bandwagon? Nah, we shouldn't. We should just sit back and watch and see how things go. See what he's doing. Because right now he could be doing something that we have no idea, have no clue of what he's doing right now. He could be doing something that's major, but he's quiet and moving. That's how he moves. And this also could be a lesson to people who are in a workforce of cops, doctors, whatever. Know your role, play your role. Not everyone is going to be the big macho person, hardcore. I made a video about that. Know your role, know who you are, know what role you are meant to play. And play that well. You have to do that. And let's not be apologetic. Like I say, yeah, I know he's celebrity and he has to watch how he move and do things, and maybe it's part of strategy, but I just don't agree with how he did it. But we'll see. Peace and love. Enjoyed the content and find it beneficial? Please let us know in the comments. As always, we welcome your commentary. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. That's Dialogue with Nasir on Facebook. Let's keep the positivity flowing. Peace and love.